Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Midday, Auntie, the one and only. And you guys are back watching another episode of The Midday Show. I hope you guys have had a blessed week and you're putting positive energy into the atmosphere. I have had an amazing week. It was my birthday last week and I went to Paris for the weekend. And I was hosted by my amazing friend, Lauren Marshall. Love you forever, girl. And I just had an amazing birthday. It's definitely one of my best birthdays to date. It was just tranquil. It was peaceful. It was reflective. It was everything I needed it to be. And I'm very much in a space where things are aligning. I can see that God is in my life more so than ever. But yeah, I just had an amazing birthday. It was a great start to the year. And I'm going to DLT to... You know what I'm saying? Life is about balance. Had a great week, but yeah, let's get into it. Today, I am sipping on some watermelon lemonade. I think that's what it's called. It's an interesting flavor. But yeah, get your drinks, get cozy, and let's get into this part of the episode, which is called Fit Check, where we will be going through all the details of my outfit. Okay? So let's get started. First of all, I want to talk about the shimmer on my body. Can you guys see it? It's giving, just came off the beach. It's giving glistening in the sun. This is the Dior Body Shimmer. I think that's what it's called. I'm going to put it in the description box below. But when I tell you, yeah, it is the best body shimmer ever. It also has a really nice smell to it, so it can complement your fragrance. But anyway, this little bralette is from Pretty Little Thing. I got it like 2 years ago. Recycle your clothes, guys. You bought them. I got this 2 years ago and I'm not sure if it's still there, but I will have a look. And if it is, again, it will be in the description box. This skirt is from ASOS. It's just a white satin skirt. I absolutely love it. It definitely gives like grown and sophisticated. Do you know what I mean? Then we've got these tie-up shoes. I thought I'd add a bit of pop of color for you guys. Whoop. Okay. Thought I'd add a bit of color. These shoes are from Ego. Shout out Ego. And yeah, my earrings are from... I forgot. H&M, I think. Or ASOS, one of the two. H&M or ASOS. Again, I'll put in the description box. I genuinely have forgotten where they're from. But the reason why I went for this all white look is because, as I've mentioned to you guys before, it was my birthday last week. And I really feel like I'm entering into a new chapter, into a new phase of my life. And I just thought that this angelic look was very, very necessary. It was very on par with how I was feeling. But yes, this is the look. She's a baddie. She's a hottie. Okay. How we feeling? How we liking the outfit? I love it. I look sensational as per usual. Cheers, guys. Happy birthday to me again. Welcome to this part of the show, which is called The Gist, where we will be getting into all the current affairs, politics, celebrity gossip, you name it, locally, nationally, and globally. Let's get into it. So, first on the agenda is Fred Santana from the 90s Babies. Now, he went viral this week because he is getting married, and for his stag do, his boys, his family, whatever, they took him to Bournemouth. Now, when you first read this story, you're just thinking, your boys hate you. They don't like you. It's either they hate you or they're jealous. Because apparently he said he asked to go to Paris to watch a football match. And then they took him to Bournemouth in like some shabby hotel and whatever. And my initial thoughts, like I said, was those men do not like you. They hate you, quite frankly. And they don't want to see you happy. However, you can't just make conclusions. And even though that's what the internet likes to do, you people don't like to go and do research. You just make up your opinions without all the facts. So I've now gone to go and watch the podcast and kind of get more insight into what actually happened. And my personal opinion, it was a miscommunication. There was a lot of miscommunication happening. It was kind of like, he says he wants this, he says he wants this. Like, they would be messaged in the group chat saying, oh, maybe we should do this. And then, like how things get missed in the group chat. So you're not everybody seeing it. There's an element of like not necessarily being bothered as well. Like, it's not like you're going hard for that person. And then there's also like just missing things in the group chat, and then not having the tenacity to kind of push it. Because on the podcast, Temi was saying how he was saying, no, we need to get an Airbnb. We need to get an Airbnb. And it kept getting missed. And then he just wasn't pushing for it as much, I guess. So I think it was down to that. And I guess with guys, they're just not as over the top as us women. Like, we're going to get a cup with your name on it. We're going to get matching outfits. We're going to make sure we do it big. I don't necessarily think that's the same for guys. I'm not a guy, I don't know, but I'm just going off of what I've seen. But us girls were just a little bit more extra and flamboyant when it comes to these things. So I think that's kind of what it was. But after he went viral for his stag do moment, old tweets resurfaced. These were apparently from 2010, and it shows Fred Santana in what I would call a compromising light. Now, in these tweets, he's basically saying that he says any girl darker than him should not be following him. He also goes on to say that he does not want to have dark-skinned children because he wants for them not to experience what he experienced. Now, I don't know Fred. I'm sure he's a lovely guy. However, I am sick and tired. Oh, God knows. I am tired of the fact that every so often we have to see our black men kind of like they have their rite of passage in getting to know themselves is to poo on black women. I'm calling a spade a spade. It seems like it happens every so often. I'm sure in 2 weeks' time, we'll see another celebrity who said black women look like sheep or they look like dogs poo. I don't know. But it just seems like a reoccurring theme. And being a dark-skinned woman, I'm tired. I am sick and tired of it. I don't understand why, in order for you to state your preference, you need to speak down on black women. More importantly, dark-skinned women. I don't get it. Especially somebody who has grown up. Oh, you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. Oh, I don't normally talk to dark-skinned girls. Did I ask you? Who begged you to release that information? Did I tell you I'm struggling to meet men? I'm tired of it. I am tired of it. Candice Breathwaite, I don't know if I said that right, but you guys know who I'm talking about. She articulated it so perfectly. It's only black men. There's no other race that will step on the head of their women to glorify others. I've not heard it. Maybe it happens, but I personally haven't heard it. And she hasn't heard it too. That's why she said it. I'm sick and tired of this narrative. I know it happened in 2010, but quite frankly, I don't give a rat's ass. I don't. And that's not to say that people aren't allowed to grow and they're not allowed to evolve and be new people. But we have to be real. These things are triggering. And when they come up, they trigger you again. And you have to deal with it again. And quite frankly, I have had it up to here. In fact, I've had it up to here. With hearing this narrative of, oh yeah, I don't like dark-skinned women. I don't want my children to be dark-skinned. Please, come. For anybody that's saying it, not just Fred, anybody that's saying, is your mom not black? Question, is your mother not black? If your mother decided that I don't want to have dark-skinned children, you wouldn't be here. There's a lot of self-hate going on there, to be quite fair. And I feel like people need to a lot, especially black men, you need to go to the root cause of what your issues are. You need to go and find out, why do I speak like this towards black women? I'm just saying, because I'm tired. Oh, God knows I am tired. I'm tired. And you know what is mad as well? There's in my head, from what I've seen, there's no other race that rides harder for black men than black women. And it's a shame we don't get that back. And don't get me wrong, there are some men that ride for black women and they love black women and blah, 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 blah. But even sometimes it's a bit side-eye. I'm like, are you doing it for publicity or do you really mean it? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like... Also, I would like to know, because he goes on to say, I don't want them to feel my pain, which is a very big statement. Can we get some elaboration? Is that a word? Elaboration on what pain you felt? Because I have it on good authority that you were hot cake in college and uni. Like, people loved you. So what pain did you go through? And I'm genuinely asking this question because obviously I don't know. What pain could be so damaging that you don't want to have dark-skinned children so that they would not encounter that? Genuinely, I want to know. Like I said, Fred is probably an amazing guy. It's probably fantastic. Congratulations on the wedding. But I'm tired of this narrative. I'm sick and tired of it. And it's definitely a side eye. So we spoke about Philip Schofield last week. This man is a mess. He is a mess. Because it just keeps getting worse and worse. The pressure is getting worse and worse. Because, so as mentioned last week, if you haven't watched last week's episode, pause it right now and go and watch it so that you can be up to speed. Okay? And make sure you like and comment as well. So last week we spoke about Philip Schofield and the fact that he's no longer going to be a presenter on ITV's This Morning. And he was having an affair. He came out saying that he was gay and all of that jazz and whatnot. Like I said, go and watch the last episode. But the plot just thickens and things just get more complicated. So allegedly, well, it's not even allegedly because he said it himself. He wrote a statement saying that whilst he was married, he was cheating on his wife, having an affair with an employee of ITV. Everyone's acting enraged. Everyone's acting like, oh my God. But in my head, I'm like, did he not tell us this in 2020? When he came out and said he was gay and he was in a relationship with an 18-year-old. He's told us already. But further development has come that he actually was talking to this little boy from when he was 15. You're going to join your brother soon. Your brother Timothy, you're going to join him soon because I said it was questionable. And now you're just telling on yourself, telling everybody the nasty things you do. I'm pretty sure that's, what's it called? Pedophilia. Because if he's under 18, that is illegal. Right? I'm pretty sure it is. Either way, that's nasty, sir. That is nasty. And I said it. Didn't I say last week that I'm not buying the fact that he left ITV because he was having issues with Holly? I'm not buying it. It's because you've been in hot pepper soup and everything is coming out now. And you had to resign. You had no choice. He had no choice. He had to resign. I really want to say something now, but I'm not going to rock the boat. If you want me to give you my real thoughts, DM me. DM me. Because, in fact, let me say it. It's only a certain demographic that can get away with this. Because he told us in 2020. So I'm a bit confused why everybody's shocked. He confessed 3 years ago. But anyway, now Piers Morgan has decided to chime in, as usual, and said that what he's saying, oh, yeah, they've covered it up at ITV and XYZ. And then he referred it back to the fact that he lost his job because of Meghan Markle. The level of obsession that this man has with Meghan is insane. It is insane. They need to give this woman security because Piers Morgan has the ability to do something naughty. It's giving stalker vibes. Why must you refer it back to Meghan? What's it got to do with Meghan? Speak on the matter and move on, sir. You got fired. You've got a new position. Move on. Oh, anyway, let's move on. Lani. Where's Lani from? I want to know where she's from. I'm going to actually do some research because I thought her name was Tolani, but I've been told it's not. But anyway, I love Lani. I think Lani's so funny. She's actually one of the most hilarious people ever. And she's authentically herself, which a lot of people aren't these days. So I really love her for that. Anyways, Lani and Tion have been going back and forth on Instagram and Twitter and all of that. Get married. Lani and Tion, let's officiate it, yeah? Because y'all in love. You guys are in love. You're in love. Tion, I don't give a damn what you say. You love that woman. And Lani, we all know you love Tion. You know? We saw the YouTube videos. We know you love that man. You lot might as well get married at this point. Because this back and forth that you're doing, it's only people that are in love that do this. Me personally, if my ex was drawing me out on Instagram or Twitter, I'm not responding. I don't give a damn about you. You are irrelevant to me. You are like poo underneath my shoe. All I need to do is rinse it and you're gone. I'm not going to be into what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not going to be going back and forth with you and no. It's people that are in love. People that want to marry. People that can't get enough of each other that be doing these kind of things. Tion proposed to that girl, man. Do the right thing. You people love each other. That's why Love Island is coming back. I cannot wait. And the new cast has been revealed. I'm liking the cast. I think they look good. We still don't have any plus size people. Despite the many times we've said, but you know, it's fine. I would love to see a dad bod. But yeah, the black girl looks good. Obviously, I'm rooting for her already. Will you guys be watching? Because I certainly will be. Do you know what? I feel like I'm going to create a group chat. If you want to be in the group chat, we could just kind of like talk about it, chuck it up and let me know. And we'll create a group chat. But yeah, Team Love Island. I can't wait. Before I get off of this topic, a part of me feels like Love Island is now becoming one of those things that it's not even about love anymore. It's just to get the bag. It's just to be on Pretty Little Thing, to get like a Fashion Nova ambassador role or whatever, which kind of takes away from the beauty of Love Island. Because season 1 Love Island, listen, I'm a Love Island connoisseur. Season 1 Love Island, now that was Love Island. Oh yeah, to be fair, it was more like Sex Island, but it was amazing. Phenomenal content. It's a bit watered down now, but I'll still be watching. Cheers to Love Island. Welcome to this part of the show, which is called Ask Auntie Midday. Again, I'm an older woman. I've experienced life. So I have some answers to your questions. Again, I don't know all the answers, but this is just my opinion on things. All right? Guys, I usually go on TikTok and that's where I get these questions because I go live and people just, like I tell people to give me questions and they put it there. But if you want to send me a question, you can DM me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. Yeah, I believe those are all the platforms. But yes, let's get into the first question. How do you heal after a breakup? I am finished right now. So apparently there's a saying, right? That however long you're in the relationship, cut that in half and that's how long it will take you to get over the relationship, especially if it was like a deep relationship. So my first piece of advice is give yourself grace. You were connected to this person. You were invested. you loved them, I assume. You know, you were together for X amount of time. So give yourself grace in trying to get over that person. I think a lot of the time we do wild things to get over people, and then we find out after months of doing it that it isn't necessarily the best thing for us to be doing. I can certainly testify to that. It definitely takes time. And if there's a period where, you know, you go out and you do mad things, yeah, to make yourself feel good, do it. Do it. As long as you rein it in after a little while, like don't go too wild. But if you need to make yourself feel good and you just want to forget about the pain for a little bit, do whatever you need to do, but then deal with the issue. Because if you don't deal with the issue and then you jump into a new relationship, or, you know, you just kind of sweep it under the rug and stuff like that, it will come to bite you in the booty. It will bite your bum. So if you can, essentially what I would say is give yourself grace, pray about it. Y'all know I'm going to bring God into this. Pray about it. And just like surround yourself with people that love you and speak life into you and affirm you, and try your best to do whatever you need to do to heal, whether that's therapy, whether it's the gym, whether it's making yourself look good, feel good, all of that jazz. And from one sister to another, you will get past it. I know it feels very mad right now and you feel like I cannot breathe, but you will get past it and you will be much better off. Do you know what I mean? Like, you will feel good and you will learn from whatever situation, whatever this relationship has taught you, take it and put it into your next situation. Sending you love, my darling. Next question. Do you feel the pressure to get married? I'm 34 and the feeling is intensifying daily. Do I feel the pressure? Not really. I think it's because I have a child. I'm not too obviously I want to get married eventually, but I don't feel pressured to get married. And I think because I've been, my previous relationship was nonsense. For the most part, there was good times, but for the most part, it was nonsense. And I would never want to get into that again. So I'm more than happy to take my time. I'm more than happy to kind of weed out the people that are not for me. That being said, I'm not going to deny the fact that for women, time is of the essence. Biologically, they do say after 35, your eggs dry up. I didn't say it, the doctors did. You know what I mean? So I guess there would be pressure in that sense, because we need to not be delusional and act like time is on our sides, especially when you enter into your 30s. Your dating pool reduces significantly because all your peers are more or less married, or they're dating, or they're in serious situations. So that drastically, shuts your pool down. And then as a woman, you're getting older, your eggs are drying up. So I get the pressure. And I would just say, broaden your horizon. Broaden your pool. You're not 25 anymore. The same guys that once were falling at your feet, they're married now. They're in serious relationships. They've moved on, whatever. You have to broaden your horizons. You can't be too fixated on, I want him to be 6'4". I want him to be a man of God. I want him, he needs to be a man of God. I want him to have a 6-figure salary. I want him to... I'm not saying settle, but I'm just saying loosen the screw a bit. Loosen the screw just a little bit. Don't settle for nonsense. I'm not saying that you should be in a relationship where you're dying every day and when you wake up, you're smelling poo. When you go to sleep, you're smelling poo. When you go, everything is just poo about the relationship. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is loosen the screw. Broaden your horizon. Because time waits for no man. And that's on God. So I understand the pressure. Pray about it. you know, guys, I'm always going to refer to God. Pray about it. And they do say when you're not looking is when you find love. That's what the people be saying. So, you know, good luck on your journey. I wish you all the best, and I hope that you find Mr. Right. This week's shout out is more of a somber shout out, but it's to Tina Turner, who passed away this week of natural causes. She was 83 years old, absolute legend. I went to go and watch the Tina Turner musical. My girl took me. Shout out Vanessa, hey boo. She took me last year for my birthday, and it was absolutely amazing. Just to even watch how her life unraveled. You know, she went through domestic abuse with her ex-husband, and then she found love again. And she became a celebrity, like the queen of rock and roll in her 40s. That just goes to show you should never stop trying to get your dreams. Never, ever stop trying to attain your dreams. Like, she's absolutely amazing. Rest in perfect peace. You will always be remembered. Absolute legend. We love you. Especially Midday. Midday loves you so much. And yeah, shout out to Tina Turner. Well, beautiful people, the show has come to an end. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you for liking and commenting. If you haven't already, go and do it. Yeah, I hope you guys are going to have an amazing week and you guys stay blessed. I want to introduce something called Final Thoughts. So this is going to be the final thought of the show. My good friend Io sent this to me, and I'm just going to leave you guys with this. What has time healed for you, and what have you learned from that healing? It's kind of like a little bit of a homework. Yeah? I want you guys to really think about that, because as young people, well, whoever you are watching this, yeah, the aim of life is to elevate and to grow. And that means you always have to be reflective and self-aware. So just sit on it. I do this thing where I talk to myself in the mirror and I just kind of have conversations with myself. It's kind of like praying as well. I implore that you guys do it. I don't know if that was the right English, but it sounded good. I suggest you guys do it. It's so therapeutic. It's so like revealing. I'm not even going to embarrass myself here, but it reveals things to you, okay? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, you tell your friends, you tell your brother, your sister, your mother, your uncle, your children. I said it before. Let's grow this platform. Love you guys. Bye.